I think this is the first time we're walking in after an auction with a smile.
No tension. We know our think tank
No
has cooked.
tensions whatsoever. Absolutely. So I think we'll close the stream with RCB this time because we started the WPL stream with RCB last time. Um, there are quite a few things to discuss. We will go team by team, but overall, what are your thoughts on the auction in general?
Very good auction. I didn't see any dumb buys or going after some player based on the hype. Obviously, like green and all, it was demand supply on the expected
Hmm.
lines, but this was one of the sensible
Yeah,
auctions for all the teams.
true. More or less, I
Like it was
agree.
more
I
like
think there
filling
were
the
a few
role.
buys here and there.
It
Yeah,
was more like filling the roles and positions than going after a player and thinking about the alternative later.
true. Yeah, it's a very different mini auction from what we've seen before. Because usually when we've come in for mini auctions, we've seen a lot of teams with proportional purses to be able to fight for a player. In this
Yeah.
case, we saw two teams coming in with immeasurably high purse and all the other teams being somewhere within the 25 crore mark. So you'd start wondering if these two teams are going to bully everyone and take away all the good players for themselves. Turns out they didn't. There was quite a good pool of players that managed to go to all the other teams. Everybody thought it's going to be Cam Green to KKR and Liam Livingston to CSK. CSK decided to go a completely different direction. I don't know if it is a respectable direction yet, and we will get into a little bit more depth about that. But one thing that we've seen in this mini auction is that there has been a lot of value placed upon India's domestic tournaments. And I'm not just talking about the SMAT, I'm not talking about Ranji or Vijay Hazare. I'm talking about the smaller tournaments like the Pondicherry Premier League, the Delhi Premier League, MPL, Uttar Pradesh Premier League. Every single one of these tiny leagues have resulted in one or two players coming up. And we saw that with Priyansh Arya last year. So it's something that's become a little bit more of a trend because you saw it with the likes of maybe Prashant Veer, Karthik Sharma, even Swastik Chikara last year for that matter. And yeah, quite a few names who've come from these radars.
Yeah, it's very interesting to know that how the scoutings have evolved. Uh, it's it's a good payday for the Indian domestic circuit and to look forward for many young players coming forward as well. Uh,
Absolutely.
it's really a great thing. Like uncapped players going for 14 odd crores, which is the highest ever for money paid for uncapped players. That's crazy money that the teams are willing to pay for the Indian domestic talent.
Absolutely. Okay, we've already got people making playing 11s for CSK. So I
Yeah,
think
let's start with CSK.
yeah, we can start with CSK. So let me just
They came
put
in to this
forward.
auction with the second highest purse,
Absolutely. So here you
and they were
go. Here's
expected to
CSK
go
squad.
after Green, Livy,
Yeah.
Venki, but
So yeah, I mean
they
let's
went
just pin
went
this
in for
comment
Livy
here.
to a
Yeah.
good extent. Yeah, let's look
Yeah,
at
they
this
did.
11 that here, like starting Ayush Matre opens. He says Ruturaj will
Ruturaj
open
and Sanju
number
at 3.
7.
Sarfaraz at 4. Okay,
Sarfaraz Khan at
interesting.
4, 5 Brevis, 6 Shivam Dubey, 7 Prashant Veer, 8 MS Dhoni, 9 Khalil Ahmed, Nathan Ellis, and Noor Impact. Matt Henry, Akil Hussain.
For
Uh,
Akhil Hossain, I agree. Yeah.
mm,
Solid.
I
Yeah. I
agree to
mean,
the
more
extent
or
of
less
number
agree, except for
4.
Safrans. Yeah.
Yeah, Sarfaraz. Yeah, you can just remove Sarfaraz, and the
And put
more you
Karthik
push
Sharma.
Shivam Dubé down, the more problematic it's for the team
Exactly.
and the
Yeah.
people coming
So
in after Shivam Dubé.
yeah. So
So
let's tweak this a little bit. Um,
yeah,
I think what is ideal for the team is for Matre to be opening with Gaikwad, but it's
yes,
already become very clear to us that Ruturaj Gaikwad is going to bat at three. He's made
yes,
that very clear to everybody last year and this year as well, which means Samson is going to
Samson
be
will open.
opening. But that
Mhm.
also means that there is no space for Urbil Patel in this side. I would like to put forward a small opinion of mine. I personally feel that Urbil Patel should be starting ahead of Ayush Matre, only because he's more proven in the domestic circuit of things, and a lot of under 19 teams have started figuring Ayush Matre, and it's not going to take too long for the IPL sides to start realizing that he's a very JFM coded player. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put a small slash and say Urbil, because that's a bit of a personal touch here. Dubé should be batting at four.
4.
Agree?
Agree. No,
Solid.
don't move his position. Play at 4.
Absolutely. Brevis at five, Karthik Sharma at six. We looking good? Then we go
7th, 3rd.
Prashant Veer and Tala. So that's
I'd say
a
Tala
total
should
of
bat
eight.
ahead at 7 after Karthik Sharma.
Yeah, I mean, ideally speaking, that is what is supposed to happen, but I don't think
Mhm.
he will. That's the issue.
Yeah.
And look,
Then
again, you're playing a team. If you do play Urbil Patel here, you're playing a team with Urbil, Samson, Karthik Sharma, and Tala, which is four wicket keepers. It's important to understand that
and
we've moved past specialist wicket keepers in T20 cricket.
yeah, and let's not forget that CSK has gotten a lot of young replacements,
Yes,
uh, young replacements and young players in the squad. So it comes in with a lot of inexperience, but it also brings in new ideas, and it's always a gamble. These players are
hmm,
extremely talented and have the potential, no doubt about it. But can they perform at the highest level, at the highest pressure, when the lights are the brightest? They're playing for CSK, who are 5-time champions, and they'll be playing in Chennai. So the pressure is completely different. So can they handle
absolutely.
the pressure? It all comes down to the game
Yeah.
awareness and
And it makes it's very interesting, your point, because CSK has always been a team that's known to go after experienced players.
mm,
And one small tweak last year was Ayush Matre and Brevis coming in. And as soon as that happened, there was a complete pivot in the way these guys started thinking. They started realizing that, okay, maybe we need to go the Punjab Kings direction of investing in a load of young players. Maybe that fearlessness is what's required in T20s now, because it's become a game of power. It's not a game of responsibility anymore. Teams are happy with players contributing quickfire 30s instead of 40s or 50s at a strike rate of 120, right?
yeah, like quick for 30s, let's say all of your top 7 scores 30 runs each, and that's 210 already, which is a good score.
Exactly.
That's what
Now,
is all expected in T20
something
cricket.
Yeah, something that CSK has tried to do here with these two picks in specific, Karthik Sharma and Prashant Veer, they've found themselves a wicket-keeper batter who is a finisher and a left-arm spinning all-rounder who can give you a lot with the bat and the ball. Also a gun fielder. So it's very clear what CSK are trying to do here. They're looking at two players who can carry that legacy of Dhoni and Jadeja forward. The only issue here is there is going to be a mega auction in 2 years. And CSK will have the likes of Brevis, Gaikwad, Noor Ahmed, if you could throw a few names in there. And given that the rules of a mega auction keep changing, you never know if both Karthik Sharma and Prashant Veer would be retention material or not.
Yeah, that's
And
always a
we
question
don't even
mark
know
and
if
a
they,
long,
yeah, we don't even know if they
long way
have.
to think ahead.
Exactly. So we don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, that's their batting order.
The ideal
We
bowling
know that.
lineup should be Gurjapneet Singh, Noor Ahmed, and you
Yeah,
need to have. I think you can have Akil Hussain just below Tala,
yeah, I was thinking something similar as well. No, so what I'm thinking here is,
but it doesn't
okay, you
fit
know
the
what? I will.
combination.
Yeah, no, I let me do this. Let me do this. Okay, because there is Prashant Veer, you are not obligated to play Akil Hussain, right?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm having Gurjapneet, and since I have only three overseas over here, depending on whether they're playing in Chennai or not, I go Akil Hussain or Matt Henry.
Hmm.
I think that should be a much more ideal way to go about it. Um,
And another hint we can think from the buys and the squad here is it's lot of batting heavy, young batting heavy. So ideally, the best scenario would be to have a flat track. So you can expect uh, CSK wicket to be behave like how it behaved 2 years ago, which used to be flat and bland,
yeah,
nothing for the bowlers.
the
But
2023 CSK track.
but whatever flat you give, like batting in those conditions, those heat, and there will be something for the spinners. It's going to
Yeah,
be a challenge for anyone playing in Chennai
fair enough. And that is
because
probably why they've invested in their
It's the
spin
South
attack,
Indian
no doubt.
tracks, and it will dry up, and you'll have the dew effect.
True. So we're looking at Tala as impact player, right?
Hmm.
This year. I think he's also made it very clear to the public. Now that this is sorted, do you think, okay, you know what? We'll get to the squad ratings and their qualification scenarios a little later because I
Yeah,
think once we put
that
together playing 11s for
that
the
will do
entire
once
team,
we just
yeah.
go through all the 11s.
Okay, so aside from this, they've also stacked up on some players like Aman Khan, Rahul Chahar, Zach Fox, Matthew Short. They put together a good bunch of backups for their roles. You know, if something happens to Akil Hossain or if Chennai looks like a drier surface, they can always go in with Rahul Chahar. Zach Fox is another fast bowling option in case Matt Henry has any injury issues. Matthew Short, I feel like, is just backup for Previs.
Yeah,
And they also have Jamie Overton to work around with if they require someone to give them a little bit more batting at this slot.
yeah,
Which also in turn means that Jamie Overton will bat ahead of Tala. That kind of goes without saying.
yeah,
Yeah, something I'm very happy about is Sarfraz Khan being picked for this team. It's we've seen time and time again that washed players come to CSK and find some sort of resurgence. Maybe this is Sarfraz Khan's chance. I thought it was going to be Prithvi Shaw, but the good news is that they now have Ruturaj Gaikwad, Sanju Samson, and Sarfraz Khan in the same team, and that means the Justice League has now been assembled.
totally. So I think Sarfraz Khan, his batting style suits, but not sure about the strike rate, but his
No.
batting style definitely suits the Chennai ground. Like
Yeah.
he has very good sweeps, and if you have very good sweeps, it's easier to survive in Chennai.
Makes sense. So they say
I'm
that
happy with all the buys that they made, and they have good backups this time. Like
they have
not
much better backups.
essential
Yeah.
combos, like very little impact, but there is good potential backups for almost every slot over there. You have
Exactly. So for
Khalil,
Gurjapneet, you have Khalil Ahmed and Anshul Kamboj. So you have a lot to play around with. And
you
CSK
have
have given
Shreyas
themselves
Gopal, who's
options.
decent enough. Mukesh Chaudhary
Exactly.
is another left-arm pacer, so
Exactly.
you have quite a lot of backups.
Good backups, I think. So Rahul Patel says that he gives them an 8 out of 10. I might rank them a little lower because they had the purse to do much better than what they've done in this auction. But if they were adamant about, putting a lot more of their auction purse into two uncapped players, then you never know if it's a hit or miss because both these guys are very unproven at this stage.
And it's always evident what the higher price tag has the
Does
effect
to
on the player.
players, yeah. Pressure is
It's
always
only Shreyas
existing.
Iyer who has delivered the value for money.
Exactly. In recent times, we've not seen anyone doing it beyond Shreyas Iyer. Ah, Abhishek's coming. Brilliant. We've opened up DC
Yeah, right in time.
just in time. All right.
Okay. Yeah,
Hopefully he builds up in time. Wait a minute before you get to DC.
yeah. A minute of silence for JFM
Like
being
Fraser
ready.
McCullough.
Yeah,
God bless.
yep,
There he is.
there is.
Congratulations, Abhishek. Jake Fraser McGurk has gone unsold.
Generational talent has gone unsold.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay,
Um,
but on a serious note, DC had the best auction out of all the teams, in
they
my
had some
opinion.
steals. They had some steals.
They had
They
most
came
of them was
in, yeah. They came in with a few steals. Yeah, they've given Prithvi Shaw a second chance. They brought in David Miller to help out with
Ben
their
Duckett is a very good pick over
coverage.
there.
Absolutely.
Patum Nisanka
I'd
is a
say Ben
very good pick.
Duckett. Yeah, as an Englishman, Ben Duckett is a huge upgrade over Jake Fraser McGurk or Faf du Plessis for that matter.
Yeah,
Um,
he's been playing very good T20 cricket. Like he has those attacking mindset.
yeah,
He
across
had a
leagues.
good, fairly good season in the BBL.
A solid BBL. No, sorry, the 100, right?
I
He's
don't know
not.
if he played this
Duckett,
BBL,
Duckett
but I
isn't playing
remember
in the
he played
BBL. Yeah.
alongside Glenn Maxwell.
Right. Okay. Okay. And okay, Pathum Nisanka has been
So
performing consistently for Sri
DC
Lanka.
have
He's been scoring. Yeah.
strengthened their middle order
Yes.
very much, and they got quite a few options for their opening pair. They let go of JFM and Faf, who opened
Yep.
for them. So new openers and a more strengthened middle order. But uh, I think the problem with this team is how you use Akshar Patel and where you use Akshar Patel causes a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
problems.
it's a constant problem. You can't promote Akshar Patel ahead of someone like Tristan Stubbs. It makes no sense to me. But more importantly, would you be looking at KL Rahul as an opener or as a number four player this year?
Ideally, he should be opening for the
I
talent he
agree.
has. But for his restrictive T20 game and mindset that he has, let him play at 3.
All right. So who's opening for you then? Duckett
Duckett and Shaw.
and Shaw. All right.
But
Sounds
now it's
good.
also evident that they want to stick with Abhishek Porel as their opening.
Exactly.
So let's
I thought
have
you
a
would go with
slash
Abhishek Patel.
Duckett, Shaw slash Abhishek Porel.
So I would go in for KL as an opener and have
Hmm.
Porel batting at three just to split up those left-handers,
Hmm.
right? And it makes a lot of sense to just have KL Rahul opening. He's the most free-flowing version of himself as an opener. You don't want to put any pressure on him. I think teams should start understanding this at this point.
Hmm.
You assign that role to him, and it should be good from there. Do you
Okay.
see a place for Nitish Rana in this team?
Idea. So they traded him. So I'm hoping it will be a straight 11 slot. Rana has been batting well in
Right?
the Delhi
He
T20
has,
league.
yeah.
He's looking quite good. I would want him
True.
to play at three. He's been a good number three for KKR over the few years.
All right. So let's scrap Porel and go
So they
Rana.
have lot of options. Like they can chop and
True.
change.
So the thing here is
I would
their
not
four
have.
five stakes.
I think Porel will be a backup for me.
Same. I mean, if you're playing Nitish Rana at number three, then
I
Porel
would
isn't
still
in the
go
playing
ahead with
11.
Prithvi Shaw and experiment for a few games. Like I think
All
he's
right.
hungry for some runs this time.
All right. So you're looking at maybe Shaw as an opener and KL at four.
Shaw, yes, scale at four is very good. Like
I mean, in this team's context, it does seem a little better because
he
that
can
allows you
play
to play
very
Stubbs
good
at
at
five.
four. Yeah. Then you have
Yeah.
Stubbs, then Miller.
Yeah. And that's three overseas as of
That
now, and
Stubbs and
Ashutosh
Miller
Sharma.
position, like it can be based on the entry point.
True.
Yeah. You have
Ashutosh,
Ashutosh,
Aksar.
Vipraj
Yeah.
Nigam.
Yeah, with Rajnikam.
Then you're bowling.
Stark has to be
You
there.
oh no, they have Kyle Jamieson. Okay.
No, it doesn't matter.
Ideally,
Stark
ideally,
starts
Kyle
ahead of
Jamieson
him.
is better than Mitchell Stark.
Yes, but you have filled up your overseas slots.
It's filled. Okay, so
Yeah, it's
Stark,
filled up.
Kuldeep, and one more slot remaining.
One more. That will be a fast bowler between
I think it's
Mukesh,
going to be Mukesh Stark.
Natarajan. All right.
Natarajan will be a
So,
backup for Stark. They don't see him starting.
no, so they have, however, picked up a wonderful buy
Akib.
right around here. Dar is a wonderful option, and I feel like he should be starting ahead of both Mukesh and Nattu. Primarily because I don't know, I just see a lot more talent. Now the issue with this side is that you've stacked up on more spinners. Maybe there is a case in point here for them to play only one between Stubbs and Miller.
Ideally, I'd say play both Stubbs and Miller. It's it's kind of like RCB situation playing Tim David and Romario together.
Correct. But your fast bowling options are only two folks right now. Just Stark and Akib. You're playing Aksar, Vikraj, and Kuldeep as three spinners. So you need to have at least one other fast bowling option. So either that or you let go of Vikraj and you swap him out with Nattu or Mukesh.
Vipraj is good. Like he can give some cushioning lower down the order.
Yeah. Then your next option is
Good
to leave
spinner
out
as well.
Rana. Yeah. Your next option is to leave out Shaw, play KL as an opener, and everyone moves one position higher.
Hmm.
So what happens is you take KL, you put him here. This entire section just moves one position higher, and you open up one spot for a fast bowler here. uh,
Mhm.
Here. And yeah, that's between Nattu and Mukesh. Or who else do they have?
They
Yeah, that's
have
pretty much it.
all overseas. They have
Yeah,
Lungi,
everyone else is overseas.
Jameson
Yeah.
as backups. Very
Yeah,
good
Lugi
backups.
Jamison and Tripurana Vijay. Yeah, Tripurana Vijay is an option. But yeah, you'd ideally be starting with Mukesh or Nattu. So I think we'll do
Abhishek
that.
Porel should be a backup for KL Rahul.
Correct.
Then Patum Nisanka should be a backup for Duckett.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you have two wicket keeping options here. Either of them could don the
And
gloves, doesn't matter. And you have Porel as backups. It's all good.
Samir Rizvi as backup for
Backup
Ashutosh.
for Rana or Ashutosh. You could slot him in anywhere. Sounds good. I mean, yeah, you also have Karun Nair in case you need someone else in the top order in
At
case
number
of
three,
Nitish
yeah.
Rana.
as backup for Rana.
Decent team, not too bad, but I feel like
They have a
they're
lot of confusions. They have everything that they
yeah,
need to have a great 11, but there are a lot of
yeah,
confusions in this side.
exactly. Remove the bot, he says. Remove the bot.
Okay,
Who does
fine.
Abhishek? Yeah, who does Abhishek want in Duckett's place? Does Abhishek want
Let,
Abhishek?
let's remove. Let's remove Duckett. Who do you want to play?
Who do you want to play, bro? You want a Lanka boy, or do you want another guy named Abhishek, or do you want Prithvi Shaw?
Prithvi Shaw,
Everybody is a bot.
JFM, no, bro. Whose leg are you going to break in Delhi side? You tell me that. Okay, fine. He stole
He
JFM's place,
he stole JFM's place.
but you
JFM
need
stole
to break
11 crores
somebody's
from
hand
Delhi Capitals.
to get JFM in now.
JFM stole 11 crores from Delhi Capitals last year.
Yeah,
Unfortunate. We're going to keep the
but
Englishman because he's an
just with
England
the
player. We want to
context
keep.
of auction and the slots
Yeah,
and the buys,
yeah,
Delhi great buys, great bargains. Like they
absolutely.
literally had
With the
no
purse that they
competition.
had, they did a great job. Sure, good stuff.
Yeah, on to the next team.
Yes, sir. Moving on to
Gujarat.
Gujarat Titans, I felt like these guys were non-existent throughout the auction and could have done so much more.
Very poor planning in my opinion. They came
100%.
into the auction banking heavily on Washington Sundar to play at number 4 with extreme
Yeah.
overconfidence that he's some pudang in T20, but only time will prove them what kind of pudang Washington Sundar is.
Yeah, it makes no
So their
sense.
first top three is sorted. Nothing to worry about. Gill, Sai Sudarshan, Josh Butler. Let's blindly put those three names.
100%.
Prior to
No
this auction,
questions
they
over
let
there.
go of Sharfain Rutherford.
Yeah, I
Then
I
your
feel
old
like
man,
they have found themselves a number four slot. Shit, I forgot who they found.
then you can start with the bowling lineup, which is Siraj, Prasid, Rashid, which are like straight away starters.
Yeah, true. Siraj, Brazil, Rabada,
Sai Kishore,
sure, and Rashid Khan. All right. You know what? Prasid should
well,
be
yeah,
impacted.
like can be moved to 12.
Yeah,
GT
okay.
have this problem, like they have quite a lot of bowlers, like backups and bowlers.
Yeah, I mean
They
they
have
they got Ashok Sharma, so that is an option in case either Siraj or Prasid don't fire.
yeah, yeah.
He's a wonderful
These
bowler and
backup.
he's
They
the
have
highest wicket
Leopold
taker
as
of
a
the
backup
SmackDown.
for Rabada. Then you have
100%.
Rahul
Chetan
Tewatia.
Bumrah.
You need to persist with this dude with one-dimensional mid-wicket shot who has nothing to
Yeah.
offer. Teams have figured him.
Oh, God.
Then they are sticking with Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan is that one player that even I am expecting him to fire from the last 5 years, and I haven't seen anything. There's no spark.
Exactly. You know what? It's going to be Washington
It's
Sundar.
going to be Washington Sundar. Like they ideally should be playing
Uh,
Glenn Phillips at number 4, but they'll play the
we
world's
already
greatest
know.
all-rounder Wash Basin at number 4.
Yeah. All right. What are their overseas slots looking like? It's about
It's going to be
Butler.
Butler, Rabada, Rashid, and it should be Glenn Phillips, but I think they'll go with
Ideally, should be Glenn Phillips. Who
Holder.
else do they
I think
have? They
they'll go
have
with Holder.
Holder. Do they need Holder? Because they have five bowlers and they have Washington Sundar.
Then who else are they going to play in the overseas slot? They have Tom Banton, he won't
You
start.
know what? I am putting Phillips at four. I don't care.
This should be the ideal playing
He-
11.
yeah, this should be ideal. SRK, then Washi, and then Tewatia.
No, Wash is should still go down. Tewatia should bat higher.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey,
I mean, so
then
the
what he
issue
talks
is
about
everyone from
Rashid
here
is a
to
better
here.
batter.
What?
Rashid is a better batter. Send Washi down.
That is also fair. Might as well set Sai Kishore also ahead then.
Yeah, send Sack. Put Washington's in that 11.
Yeah, I'll do this. I'll put him here.
Yeah, this is better.
Is that
Okay.
12?
Yeah.
Yep. So Prasid will be impact for Shah Rukh Khan.
Sai Sudarshan will have quite a lot of problems this time. So teams have started
Absolutely.
figuring him out. So it
Mm-hmm.
won't be like those dream starts that he was giving.
Yeah. You don't give him room, you keep it on the stumps, move the ball a little, you will cause problems for Sai Sudarshan.
So
But
the
yeah, I
thing is,
mean,
like,
ideally speaking, this is
there's
their
team with
lineup. They
Rashid
lose
Khan.
Serge Van Rutherford and they play Glenn Phillips. That is it.
Mhm.
Nothing has changed aside from
Rashid Khan is washed at this point. Prasidh
that.
Krishna is washed.
Yep.
And you don't have Rabada playing T20s regularly. It's not an issue, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
would want your
Rabada's
best
been.
half bowlers to be playing consistently.
Yeah, I mean, he's been a little injured and he's been inhaling a few things that he's
Yeah,
not supposed to. That's unfortunate. But yeah, what are their backup looking like? They have Ishan Sharma, who's been here for the longest amount of time. I don't know what he's doing in this side. Jayant Yadav, who's again been here for the longest amount of time. I don't know what he's doing in this side. Gilchrist Rawat, who's been here for the longest amount of time. I don't know what he's doing in this side. It's pretty much the same story for pretty much everyone here. There is some good talent in Kumar Kushagra and Nishan Sindhu. Unfortunately, there is no place to play them unless SRK doesn't fire and you slot someone
they have Tom
at
Banton,
slot.
who is straight away backup for Phillips.
100%. I feel like he's backup for Butler more than Phillips.
Mm. They
He's a
have
top order player.
Butler, Phillips, Banton. They can keep anybody can keep those wickets. Do they have Indian wicket keeper? It's Gilchrist Rawat,
They have Kumar Kushagra.
Kumar Kushagra, and Gilchrist.
Yeah, so one of them, in case they want someone to slot in for this Shah Rukh Khan position, because
Mm.
I think we all know
Overall,
that
this
Shah
side
Rukh
is
Khan
not so convincing. Like we have discounted GT8 almost every year. Like not a convincing side,
every
not a
single year,
convincing
yeah.
side. Yeah, they have good, solid Indian talents in that lineup. You have Siraj,
Yep.
Gill, Sai Sudarshan, and Prasidh Krishna, who are quality players. But you never know
Yeah.
what can go what way with these players. But not a convincing side.
Yeah, look at the end of the day, it is very largely dependent on this top three right here. Butler hasn't been playing that much. Gill is in terrible form. Sai has to carry them. And if there are early wickets,
When
then
it comes to
everything
IPL, I
from
think
here to here is a pack of
Gill
cards.
is very good when it comes to IPL because he has the freedom to bat and he is the captain and he'll play at Ahmedabad, which is a road.
That is fair, but all these years, Gill has also been performing at the international stage alongside the IPL. Is his
Mm.
international form going to affect his IPL form? We don't even know if he's going to be selected for the World T20 at this rate because I think he was just announced as injured for today's match, which I don't think ended up happening.
It didn't happen.
It didn't happen, right? It was called off. Yeah, abandoned due to fog. God knows what that means. Some deodorant can stop a cricket match, apparently.
All right, coming into the next team, KKR, who came in with the
The
precipitation.
big guns, the big guns. They let go of Andre Russell. They found themselves a big fat paycheck for Cameron Green, and I'd say they actually got him 5 crore under what they would have planned.
Yeah. Okay. For me, the main concern about this team is Ajinkya Rahane. and that's how the problem
Yep.
resolves around this team, the captain and his
Hmm.
position. So let's go with their openers. I think
No
Narain,
more Narayan as opener, please. Let's stop with that little debacle. I think KKR has to move past this whole Narayan as an opener issue.
Rahane should
They
open
have,
ideally.
yeah, they found themselves two other options in Tim Seifert and Finn Allen.
Tim Seifert is playing really good cricket at this point.
Yeah, I feel like it should be Seifert as their wicketkeeper as well.
Yeah, they needed a wicketkeeper batter. So kind of like salt replacement for KKR. Angresh should be
100%.
batting at three. Their four
Batting at
should
three, they
be
played around with him way too much last year.
number four should ideally be Cameron Green. Yeah.
Hmm. Yep, I agree. And
Next.
then that little muddle of Rinku and Ramandeep somewhere in there. Yeah, so we'll go Rinku, Ramandeep. I'd
Powell.
say there is
Powell.
potential
Play
to play
Powell.
Powell here. Yep,
Play Powell as the designated finisher.
finisher,
Don't
100%. And he
don't
has
bowl
been
him.
doing a decent job as well.
Powell is a really good player. I think he's underutilized by all the teams, including West Indies.
True. And he spent a lot of
Very
time at
committed,
KKR where he was
very
overshadowed by
committed
Russell.
fielder and a player.
Yeah.
Then Narayan should come here.
Yep.
Then
And
then you
Chakru.
have Chakru, Rana,
Wait, so we have nine, right? Okay, so no, let's go Rana because he bats
Rana.
apparently. Chakru.
Then
Patirana, that's a big
he
debate
starts,
by
but
itself. Or
ideally it should
Mustafa.
be
I feel like
Mustafa.
Mustafizu should start.
Yeah, he should start.
Yeah, he's better than Patirana in my opinion.
KKR
And
have better
what?
bowling backups. They have Vaibhav
True.
Arora,
Um, are you
Umran
looking
Malik.
at one more spin option here or another pace option?
I think it's enough. No, like you have Narain and Chakru.
No, no, their impacts up. They have 11 right now. Who's their 12th man subbing in?
The foreign slots are filled.
Filled up. Yeah, you need to sub with an Indian. You have batting all the way down to
Manish Pandey, no,
8.
I don't see him fitting anywhere.
No, your batting goes down to 8. I feel like if you do put in another player, he should be able to give you a little bit of off spin or any sort of spin in general. Is it finally time for Anukul Roy to enter the scheme of things?
Yeah, if you look at the bowling side, uh, apart from Sunil Narayan and Chakravarti, I don't see any spinners. There
You
is
don't have a
Prashant
spinner.
Solanki. Is Prashant Solanki a spinner?
Exactly.
No, right?
Prashant King is a spinner, yes. He's a leggy.
That's the only spinner that I'm seeing here in the bowlers.
Yeah. It's either him or it has to be Anukul Roy. I don't think there's going to be anyone else.
Yeah.
So the thing here is that their fast bowling options are a little problematic because Harshit Rana is the only one that's going to bowl in three phases. Mustafizur, I feel like, has become a very
Death.
death overs oriented bowler. Green is a very middle overs oriented bowler. And Ramandeep and Pavel are just there to give you maybe 1 or 2 overs extra, but they're
Then you
no
have
real
Narayan and
bowlers.
Chakru to squeeze 8 overs.
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
Narayan
Squeeze 8 overs
Chakru
in,
and
and I
Green
feel like,
to give you that
yeah,
middle over phase. Then your death should
correct.
be
So,
Rana
so they're
and
actually going to struggle in the power play.
the power
So
play is a
if
bit
they're going to
shuffled.
struggle in the power play, that means it has to be Vaibhav Aurora.
Vaibhav Arora.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at this whole balance, it feels better to slot in Vaibhav Arora only because you kind of need a little bit more power play bowling here because their death bowling looks decent with Harshit Rana and Mustafizur slotting there.
Yeah, there's even the option of Umran Malik as a backup.
Umran Malik is there, but again, when you're playing in Eden Gardens, the ball comes on so beautifully that you can touch Umran Malik
Just
for
need
six
to
every single
time,
ball.
and it has a blazing fast outfield. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
I
true.
think KKR are looking better
So
and good
something
this
they
time.
could do, yeah, they look decent, but once again, with a purse of 60 crores, I feel like this team could have looked better.
Yeah, they could have
Instead of
gotten both
Seifert,
Green. They could have gotten both Green and Livingston.
yeah, exactly. So instead of Powell over here, right, Livingston would have made such a huge difference because that would give you another spin option with an all-rounder, and then you would have four pace and three spinners, with one off spinner, a mystery spinner, and one guy who can bowl both leg and off spin. So it just unlocks so many options if they got in Livingston over here. So unfortunate. They could have done better, but not too bad of a side. I feel like they just tried to replicate what they had in 2024,
Yeah.
right? Because you lost Stark, you slotted in another left arm seamer there. You lost Will Salt, you slotted in a Tim Seifert there. Oh my! Oh wait, we kind of screwed up. Uh, there is overseas green, so you can't slot Powell here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oopsie.
That
I knew
that's
I'd
a
done something
massive
wrong. I just
problem
couldn't
now.
place my finger on it. Yeah, that makes things a little bit more complicated. Do they have someone who can give them a bit of spin?
No,
Doesn't look like it.
it's going to be pace.
Mm, I mean, are they going to? I mean, is it going to be a Rahul Tripathi of sorts? Is it going to be? I think it has to
Manish
be
Pandey
Anukul Roy then, right?
or a Manish
No,
Pandey.
it might have to be Anukul Roy at this stage because he's the only other spinner in the team who can probably give you something with the bat.
Hmm. Yeah, it has to be
At
him.
this stage, we don't know what Sarthak Ranjan and Daksh Kamra can do. Uh, yeah, I feel like okay, let's just go with Anukul Roy for now. Yeah, this I agree with. They should have
Yeah.
caught QDK and opened with QDK and Narain. Maybe not with Narain. QDK and Rahane would have made perfect sense for them. Um, it would have also been very funny to do that because it would have taken away MI's option of having that 1 crore buy. But yeah,
They could have
that's
spoiled
another
Mumbai's option.
unfortunate.
Yeah. Just
They
by
could have
raising.
they could have completely ruined MI's auction fully, but they failed to do that. But yeah, this kind of looks like they're playing 11. I don't know how much more they can experiment with it.
Yeah.
So one thing is for sure,
Better
at
than last.
some point, better than last year, yes, but at some point during this season, you will see a debut for either Sarthak Ranjan or Daksh Kamra
Hmm.
because
And
this slot is
there is
very on the
one
fence.
more concern that we are not seeing here.
Yeah,
One green injury, and they don't have a backup.
exactly. I mean, they just have Rohman Powell and everyone else has to play one slot higher. That's it.
They're just one green injury away from a team going bonkers.
I agree. That is one disadvantage of having a single player at an extremely high price. If something goes wrong with either the player's form or fitness, then you put yourself into a huge debacle for the rest of the season. And I think we'll get to why RCB did that so well, but I think everyone just
Yeah.
knows
Moving ahead.
how well
to
it's happened.
LSG.
Yeah. Yep. I feel like LSG again, I
That
don't
is shit.
understand what's going on. I do not understand what's going
I
on, right?
don't know.
These
Ever
guys,
since
you you can put together a playing 11 for LSG with only fast bowlers.
I don't know what's the obsession of having like powerful, extreme, blazing fast bowlers. Like, what's the point?
Like, I get that you have Zahir Khan in your coaching staff, but that doesn't mean you stack up half your side with fast bowlers and forget to get backups for anything else. It's like they have three fast bowlers and they have three backups for those three fast bowlers and they have three backups for those three fast bowlers because these three are injury prone and those three are also injury prone. So look, you can I will literally create a playing 11 for you with just fast bowlers. We will start with Mitch Marsh who
Mitch
will bowl
Marsh.
pace. All right.
Then
That's that.
Mayank Yadav.
Mayank Yadav,
Then you have Prince Yadav.
Shami. Yeah, we have
Shami.
Shami. We have Avesh. We have
Mohsen.
Mohsin Khan. We
Nokia.
have Nokia.
Arjun Tendulkar.
There is Arjun Tendulkar as well. Yeah, Prince Yadav, Akash Singh,
Akash Singh. Yes.
Prince Akash Singh. Arshin Kulkarni is also pace, right?
Yeah. That's all.
That's insane.
Why do
What does Mukul Chaudhary do? Please tell me Mukul Chaudhary is not a fast bowler.
Mukul Chaudhary is a batter?
Batter, huh? Okay, good. Thank
Wicket
God for
keeper
that.
batter.
Solid, solid. Okay. What about Naman Tiwari? He sounds like a batter. He gives me
Naman
Saurabh Tiwari
Tiwari.
vibes.
Naman Tiwari is a bowler. I think he's mostly spin.
I hope to God that he spin because it is outrageous. Look at this
Yeah,
shit.
there's only like what M. Siddharth and Digvesh Rathi with the spin. Then some
Yeah, I
few
mean
overs
they have
before.
Shabazz. Shabazz is there.
Shahbaz was not effective, which is proven. Like
100%. Yeah.
his bowling is
But
shit.
I agree. All right. Jokes aside, which of these players would you start with? Who are your three fast bowlers who
Okay, wait, let's
play in
make
the
this
playing
11
game?
from their bowlers itself, since they have so many bowlers.
Yeah.
Out of the lot, I think
You start
Lucknow
Shami.
being a good ground, some help to fast bowlers. Shami, I'll start
Shami.
with Shami.
All right. Let's put Shami
I
down here.
would like to go with Arjun Tendulkar. I don't think he's that bad.
I agree. He's not too bad. And I think they should be accompanied by Henrik Nokia.
Mm.
Yeah, this whole the rest of
Digvesh
that
Rathi, of
gang,
course.
Mayank Yadav, Mohsin Khan, yeah,
No
Digvesh.
Mohsin Khan, no Mayank Yadav. Akash Singh
Yeah, I
was
know what
good,
Digvesh's
but
impact.
Digvesh is impact.
Yeah, Digvesh's impact. So March opens with Markram, same as last year.
Ma Marsh and Markram play Puran at 3.
Ideally speaking, just to make Pant's life better, I feel like it should be Pant at 3 and Puran at 4.
Hmm.
Because the lower you play Pant, the more you screw with him.
Then I don't know at what stage Josh Inglis is available, but ideally he can play 5.
Right. So the theme here is that Josh English initially said that he's only going to be available for 4 games at the end of the season. But yesterday, after the auction was done, um,
He has
Goenka's
changed his
son
mind.
had an interview with Star Sport. Yeah, he said that English should be available for the whole season. If that is the case, then you play English at
Yeah,
5,
let's just have Inglis at 5.
and all your overseas slots are already exhausted. Simple.
Yeah,
Ayush
overseas is
Badoni at 6.
Hey, we have Nokia also over there.
Yikes. Oh, we can't play English then. Cooked.
Dawa.
All right, cool. Then you play Badoni,
Baroni.
Samad. Abdul Samad is still in the team, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't release him,
They
right?
got one Hindu Hasaranga in place of Ravi Bishnoi, but they don't have any
Oh, yeah. They
space.
don't have slots. I think this has to be Shabazz then.
Gone. Like this is the middle order is weak as
Such a fuck ass team, bro.
again
This
once
is, I
again
mean, yeah, this is a perennial problem. They can't fix this
last
shit.
last season is they were lucky enough to finish a bit higher. This season,
Yeah.
9 or 10 fixed for LSG.
Yeah. Look, last season they were lucky to finish higher, largely because they were carried by these three overseas players right here. Also
Yeah,
because Puran played number three and Pant played number four. Once you got through that top three, all these other guys are just a pack of cards.
gone.
Who's what out for Digvesh Marsh? It has to be their injury substitute. No.
And let's not forget Marsh is injury prone. He'll be coming after World Cup.
Exactly. Exactly. So you're looking at
Marsh,
Marsh to sub out as your impact sub for Digvesh then.
Nokia, Shami, all are
This
injury
whole
prone,
team
and
is injury prone. Mayank Yadav, Mohsin
including
Khan, you name it. You name it.
they have the absolute ambulance 11.
I swear to God. Oh, we should make an ambulance 11 also.
I think everybody qualifies there. All their
That is
bowlers
true.
are NCA candidates. Like they should be
That
getting
is
PR at NCA.
true, true, true. Yeah, I think other than Arjun Tendulkar, everyone else is ambulance
Yeah.
among their fast bowlers. So yeah, I mean, you could play Shahbaz here, or you could go and play Manivaran Siddharth as your other left arm option. But the only problem there
Maybe
is
compromise
you lose
more
out
on the
on.
batting.
Yeah,
Shahbaz,
you
at least
compromise on
if in
batting.
batting he can survive.
Okay. The good thing is Arjun Tendulkar can bat, right? Does this look more sensible?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if they're ready to compromise on Shahbaz's position, then they can always go ahead and slot in Siddharth.
Hmm. This
But yeah,
team just gives me sleep at this point. It's late at the
yeah.
night. Let's go to
I think
Mumbai.
we remember my review of LSG from last year. I ranked them as the absolute worst team in the auction. They did
They got
surprisingly
lucky.
well only because they got carried, but they still
Yes.
are the worst team from this auction.
I'll be rating 9 or 10 position for this team this time also.
100%.
Okay,
Okay,
moving
moving
ahead
on.
to Mumbai Indians. No
They
headaches.
did. Ambani came in, sat down, farmed
Just
Agra,
a weak
rated his
Chakli.
paddle once for green. Yeah,
Yeah,
life is
Chakli Code
sorted.
Bade. They came for Chakli Code
Exactly,
Bade.
100%.
So no
They
doubt
had
play Rohit,
Quinton de Kock,
Hilton, Sky, Tilak,
Middleton, Sky, Tilak, number 5, Pandya,
number 5 Pandya,
Namandir.
Namandir.
Okay. Do you play Will Jacks or do
No, no,
you?
no. No place for Will Jacks here in this team.
So the situation here is Will Jacks has been playing at number 6, number 7 for England. Do you
But not effective.
consider that? Yeah, no, he has been effective. He's been scoring those 20s and 30s, and that's all you expect from a number 6 or a number 7. And he's been striking at maybe 150, 160, which is still pretty decent. And his off spin is pretty handy. I
Yeah,
don't
he's good
know
with
how
the
they're
ball.
going to, yeah, I don't know what they're going to do about it. But okay, if you let's just leave that number 7 slot. We know that 8 is going to be Santner,
8 is going to be
and
Santa,
you
yes.
have Bumrah,
No,
you
no.
have
9 is
oh,
going to
sorry,
be
Chahar.
Chahar. or Shardul or Chahar, whoever it is, slash
They're all the same. They're all the
slash
same. It doesn't matter.
finished the slash.
Yeah.
They even have Corbin Bosch. They can't play him anyway.
I feel like Bosch slots in perfectly right over here at that number seven slot.
Yeah, yeah. We can go for him.
You could always compromise on both Deepak Chahar and Shardul Thakur and play
Not
someone
to forget,
else.
they also have Allah
Allah
Ghazal fresh.
Ghazankar. Exactly. That's right. That's right. So this is overseas and this is overseas, right? So if I play Bosch,
They have
as
Bolt and Bumrah.
they have Bolt as well. Yeah,
That's all. That
that's your
whole
four
group.
overseas. They have
Spinners,
no
I
space
think
for Allah Ghazankar.
Santner, if in case Indian spinner, Mayank Markande. No other option.
No other option.
They also
We
have
don't know, man. They would
They
have they would
also
have
have
found
Ashwini
something.
Kumar who performed well last season.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I mean they're stuck with Mayank Markande
There's,
or
there's no
something
headache.
something from here.
They have not much. They don't have much headache
Yeah, true.
with the form that Rohit Sharma is currently in. They are sorted.
That is fair, which means he's also your impact player. It'll be Namandir.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Namandir gives you a decent
For
amount of
me, in this
spin.
team, only concern is Sky's form.
Yeah, I feel like Rohit will end up being the impact player because Namandir has started bowling for India as well.
Yeah. Solid team on paper has to be the strongest
Always,
team.
it's always am I looking solid on paper, but the cause for concern here is Rickleton has lost form, Sky has lost form. Pandya had two very contrasting games.
But it's Pandya,
Against SA. It's Hardik Pandya. He's always clutched that way. Um, but Mitch Santner and Corbin Bosch, I think these two will be game changers for MI this year because Santner has been batting brilliantly everywhere he goes, and so has
And
Corbin Bosch.
Rickleton issue
Bosch
is
is
not a problem. In case Rickleton is not in form, they can straight away get Quinton de Kock. Like he will be
yeah,
excited to bat for Mumbai.
yeah, and they have batting that goes all the way down till this Deepak Chahar slash Shardul Thakur slot.
And it's a
And the good
typical
thing
Mumbai
about
lineup.
their bowling, yeah,
It's
the
a bit
good thing here
dangerous
is
with
that
each wicket falling. And what we have come across is they have tried to replicate the 2019-2020 team. And
exactly,
half of them are same from the championship winning side.
exactly. So you have Ryan Rickleton, and you also have Quentin de Kock to sub in for him if it doesn't work out. So
Then
that's a
you have
wonderful
Bolt, Rohit, Hardik, Sky,
sky
one
content. Yeah,
from
yeah.
the
It
championship winning
looks
side.
very similar. Yeah.
Yeah,
And in place of where Krunal Pandya was, you have Mitch Santner, whom I feel is almost exactly the same dimension with both bat and ball. The only thing is he doesn't bowl bouncers.
yeah, yeah. We can move ahead to the next team,
Yeah, I
Punjab.
think one last point that I want to make is they have all their fast bowlers can bowl across all three phases
Any
of the
phase of
game.
the game. I
Boss,
don't believe
Bolt,
much with
Bumrah.
Deepak Chahar in the death, but
No, forget about Deepak Chahar and Shardul Thakur, right? Those guys, you play them in the power play, you get them to swing the ball along with Trent Bolt, and then you have Bumrah and Bosch to bowl anywhere you want. You can split those 4 overs beautifully. So yeah, I think MI looks
and
fabulous.
then not to forget you have Hardik Pandya who can bowl at any over.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure in a team which has Bolt, Bumrah, Deepak Chahar, you will still see Hardik Pandya taking the new ball for himself.
Yeah, moving ahead to Punjab, even they have nothing much to
That,
worry about except for that
yeah.
one spot of Josh Inglis replacement.
Fair enough.
So
But
we
again, they don't
either
have to worry about the Josh Inglis replacement because they will have the services of Mitchell Owen available to them this time.
yeah, this will be a side that will look mostly the same as what they played in the IPL final.
Yeah. I think this goes without saying. The top three. Vadera plays at four this time.
Same. I, they will stick with the same thing. They had no issues.
Yeah, I think since they don't have Josh Inglis to play at four, they have to play Vadera at four, and then play maybe Owen and Stoinis at
They
five and
ideally should be
six.
playing Marcus Stoinis at four,
Fair enough.
but
Okay,
but
I
they're
take
seeing
that.
him as a finisher.
Okay, we'll stick with this then.
Yeah, they have Suyan Shedgay also as a backup.
He's there, but I don't think he's going to get a
He
game.
won't start. Your bowlers are going to be Ashdeep Singh, Chahal,
Yeah.
Vaishnav Vijay
Wait,
Kumar.
so you have six sorted, right? Prabsamran is your wicket keeper. Who's your number seven? Harpreet Brar, right? Who else do they have? They have Praveen Dubey, who is a great upgrade. He's been
Yeah.
doing well for Karnataka.
Yes.
Okay, we'll
That's
still
it.
stick with Harpreet Brar.
Then is Loki Ferguson fit and bowling for New Zealand?
Yes, Lockie Ferguson has been bowling. He's not bowling for New Zealand. I think he's playing the ILT20 and he's been sending down rockets over there as well.
Fine.
So
Then
it should
any day,
be Lucky.
any day Loki Ferguson.
Yup. That is three overseas. Jansen obviously has to play.
Oh
So
yeah, I forgot about Jansen. Yeah.
yeah, so I'm just pushing Brad down and playing Jansen here.
Jansen's batting has improved. Loki,
100%.
actually,
And
Pusey,
Jansen's death bowling has improved.
yeah. Actually, Pusey and Vaishak, that's all.
Yes. See, Vaishak. Well, okay. So instead of Vaishak, they still. Oh, brother, Shashank Singh. Hey. Sorry,
Impact
Vaishak.
player.
No, no, this is the last slot, so this has to be Shashank.
Yeah, like Musha Shang
This
Singh
will
up ahead.
be
That's all.
yeah, this will be
Ahead
impact
of ahead of Avan,
for
maybe.
for UZ. Huh. So I'm just going to remove this. Uh, bring all these guys down by one slot. Grab Shashank Singh and put him here. He'll be
Sal.
subbed out as impact player for UC. Sounds good.
Alright.
Yep.
Apart from little inexperience in the opening pair, it's fine. They look very good
They can
actually.
afford it. They can afford it because they have batting coming down all the way till Jansen. Even Harpreet Brar is going to give you a little something with the bat.
Now
So it looks great.
Steiner is good in middle order actually, more than it, apart from BBL, he hasn't been successful anywhere in the opening.
Yeah. No,
And
he looks
and the
good at five.
quality of
Five is
BBL is
perfect.
as such that your main starters will play ahead of domestic talents, and
Hmm.
the quality of bowlers is very poor in BBL.
Yeah, for sure. Very unchanged side looks exactly the same. The only additions will be
But
Lucky Ferguson and
only
Mitchell
thing is,
Owen.
Stoinis should get more balls to play, and he should bat a little bit higher,
You should.
not
Five is good for him.
five,
Five is
not
fine.
anything below five.
Yeah, he batted at six last time because Josh English slotted in ahead of him. But
Yeah,
five is looking perfect for him right now. And Prabsamran keeps wickets, so you're sorted that way.
yeah, good side. Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. However, there is another team which has a lot to worry about. Not in terms of how their playing 11 is looking like, but in terms of who their captain is going to be. We are here looking at Rajasthan
Let's just
Royals.
let's just spot the first top three. It's going to be
Yeah,
Jaiswal. It's going to be
Suryavanshi,
Suryavanshi and
Mantarag.
Vanpara. No, I was looking at someone else at number three, but yeah, it's fine. He can play at three. Parag
He
finally
should
can play. Yeah.
play. Yeah,
He's using his uncle influence.
true. Who else do they have for number three? I mean, see, given that they've
Hey,
traded
they
in
have El
John Perez,
Pretorius, like again a top order batter, but you can't slot him. You have
overseas slot.
they got Donovan Ferreira. They can slot
Yeah.
him in the middle order. So number four should
I
be.
feel like it should be Jurel at four,
I
followed
think
by
it should be
Hitmair and
Hetman at four.
Ferreira. Okay, sure,
Hetman has
works.
always performed well at number four.
Sure.
Hetman,
Followed by
Jurel.
Jurel and
Next you have Ferreira. Next,
yeah,
I, Jadeja. His batting is improving at the wrong time
it
of his
has.
career, but yeah,
True.
he should be batting ahead.
Yeah. So
Then
do you see any space for Sam Curran here or
I think they will make space for Sam Curran.
true? Okay.
He
Curran and Jafra will be their fourth overseas
in the
then.
modern T20 world, he shouldn't be playing anywhere in the T20 side.
That is true.
So you'll play Ravi Bishnoi for sure.
Yeah.
They have Burger. They'll play Sandeep Sharma maybe.
Yeah, I mean Sandeep Sharma has always started right. So
Jofra is done.
this
Yeah,
guy, yeah, this guy will be their impact sub anyway. I hope to God that they don't touch Tushar Deshpande. They have Kuldeep Sen.
they have Kuldeep Sen. They have Tushar Deshpande. Wish
Yeah, I hope it's Kuldeep Sen. I'm surprised they let go of Akash Madwal because he was a good option to have over here.
I think it looks more bowling heavy.
This team, I mean, they have
But yeah,
batting
like
coming
their
from the
top
here.
order is solid.
Yeah, look, their batting goes all the way from Jaiswal till here, even here for that matter.
Yeah.
So it seems fine. Their impact sub will be Sandeep Sharma, and he should be subbed out for Suryavanshi. Simple.
Burger might suit the conditions of Savai Mansingh Stadium because it has wider square boundaries.
You can swap
There
Karan
is
for
there is
Burger.
good bounce over there.
Yeah. Okay, you can swap out Karan for Burger whenever
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
convenient.
who's going to be their captain?
Good question. So your options are Jaiswal, Parag, Jurel, and Jadeja. So
No,
the thing is, there were rumors saying that Jadeja accepted the trade because he wanted to close his career with a couple of years of captaincy. But Parag has uncle
I don't
influence.
think so.
Jurel and Jaiswal are the two players that
Jade,
have
Jadeja is
had the
at a
most.
point where he has retired from T20 cricket. I don't think he would want to captain for sure like that.
Hmm. So I don't know what the scene is looking like. So Jaiswal and Jurel being India's primary players right now should be captaining the team ahead of Riyan Parag. But yeah, we don't know what this uncle influence scene is like. So I don't know how it's going to go.
That calls for water. That calls for a water break just when we are talking about
Yeah,
Rajasthan.
we're talking about Rajasthan. Yeah, sorry, I was feeling parched. What do we do? How do we deal with this?
I think
I
roll
feel
a dice and give the captain.
who's. I agree, bro. Make them pick straws. Yeah, there's no other way to go about it because every single player here makes their own case for it. Um, I feel like it should be Jaiswal because it's a good investment for the future. And if it does come off as a good success, then you can look at Jaiswal as a T20 vice captain in place of Shubman Gill as well. So if they're
Can I
looking
captain? Yes, you can captain in Dream 11. Oh, never mind. It doesn't exist anymore.
at absolutely.
Okay, moving ahead to
Why
SRH.
is Shruti 14 awake? Shit, I just realized. She's supposed to be sleeping right now.
Yeah.
All right, SRH. Again, a very disappointing
300.
option, in my
300.
opinion.
During the last second phase of the IPL, like they finally found their
They didn't
The
actually. Travis had still didn't find form.
yeah, but
So,
now they're in a very good space. Like,
yeah. SRH is faced with a very peculiar problem, and that is the lack
I
of
don't know
fast
who their
bowling
boys
support.
are at this point. Like six,
Yeah.
they got six
Look,
domestic boys. I don't know who they are.
no, so what happened is Liam Livingston went unsold and then was brought back in the accelerated auction, only to see himself in a bidding frenzy and to get picked for 13 crores.
Yeah, it's his night. Made some money. Made some quick
Yeah,
money.
he got released from RCB only to go for 1.5 times that value. So the thing with SRH is they had a problem with their fast bowling. So what did they do? They let go of their most experienced fast bowler in Mohammad Shami. They let go of another fast bowling option in Simarjeet Singh. They didn't buy any well-known fast bowler other than Shivam Mavi, and they just bought Liam Livingstone for vibes because you know might as well
300.
play him in that come into Mendes slot and score 300. Yeah, so we're looking at Abhishek
Okay,
Sharma
let's
opening
start
at
with
Travis
Abhishek
Head.
Sharma, Travis Head.
Yep,
Number three ideally should be
Ishan.
Maran, but it's going to be Ishan Kishan.
It's going to be Ishan Kishan.
Not an issue
Klassen.
because he's batting well for Jharkhand.
He is, he is. He's doing a great job. He's also captaining well for Jharkhand, so I'm happy
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
Overseas.
Captain.
Reddy and Aniket. Actually, I feel like it should be Aniket first and then Reddy.
Aniket Levy Reddy.
Oh yeah, fair. It's time to make Reddy a bowling all-rounder. Um,
Yeah.
we have
I think he
overestimated his
can
batting
be good
capabilities.
at the finishing slot. Yeah. Then you have Pat Cummins.
That's your top seven, followed by Cummins, which fills up all your overseas slots, right? You
Yes.
have
Then you have Harshal Patel,
eight.
Devnathkar.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Then there are some random five bowlers in
I
the
think
Navy
Shivam
bowling.
Mavi. Oh, Zishan Ansari actually.
Yeah.
And Harsh Dubey. Yeah,
Correct.
these guys should be playing ahead actually. Okay, hold on. Harsh Dubey should be playing right about here. Very good customer. I enjoy watching Harsh Dubey. He's a good player. That's your 12th. So your fast bowling options are between Harshal, Unadkat, and Cummins, and a little bit of Reddy. You will get some spin from Livingston, get some spin from Harsh Dubey, you will get some spins from Zishan Ansari, along
Just
with part-time spin from Abhishek Sharma.
just bat with all guns fire. Just come first ball, put fifth gear and bat. That's all. There is nothing to worry about for this team. Depth, nothing. There is no concept of to be scared of batting depth or anything. They have immense power.
True. I mean, look,
Yeah,
at the end of the
they just
day,
play
it
the
is
bowling lineup defense. That's all.
it is a typical Daniel Vettori team of 2016-17.
Yeah,
Stack
like
up with all the batting that you find,
the
and then
concept of
bring
bowler
your
is non-existent in a team where Daniel Vettori is the coach.
Timal Mills,
You have Corey
Corey
Anderson, the
Anderson.
primary death bowler. Let's not
God
go there.
knows.
250
Yeah,
batting first.
that's
No, no, bro. They'll score 300 this time. Pakka.
yeah. So what they've done here is the point of Liam Livingston in this team, right, is a very peculiar slot in for what they were getting from Kamindu Mendes last year. They've upgraded on the batting, and they still keep Kamindu's ambidextrous feature because Liam Livingston gives you both leg spin and off spin with the same hand. So it's great thinking. Liam Livingston slots in very nicely in this team. It's just that the team is not prepared for Liam Livingston. I feel like it's much more apt for them to not play Livy and play someone like Ishan Malinga instead, or maybe Brighton Cars,
Hmm.
just to make their death
Pat
bowling a
is
little
only
worthy.
the backup for Cummins, that's all.
That is it, yeah, but like they kind of need him. So, ideally speaking, instead of Livy, they play Smaran here, and instead of Unadkat, they play Ishan Malinga.
Hmm.
It's not happening, but it's a good suggestion. Yeah, but Smaran's
Okay,
going to be wasted in this
we'll
team.
come, we'll come back to this.
Yeah, okay. The big boys.
Okay, make the
This
11.
is
Let's go to sleep.
easiest playing 11. Salt, Kohli, TDP, Rajat, David, Jitesh, Romario,
Krunal.
Kunal, Bhuvi, Dayal, yes or no, I don't know what the scene is
Yeah.
there. Yeah, Suyash. That's the
Okay,
fastest playing
that's
11
it.
made. Yeah, good
That's
night, guys. That's
good
pretty
night.
much it. There's literally nothing else that's happening with this team. They cooked. That's all.
Easier.
Easiest.
We made this 11 faster than Big Basket, now delivering this.
Delivered. Yeah. By the way, guys, if you don't know, Big Basket is actually Big Brain Cricket's sponsor. Just that they also don't know it yet. At some point, it's happening.
That's
Who
all.
said
They have
what?
good backups.
Venki. Yeah, I mean, I agree with this. Venki bats at three or never plays. So I will explain to Ankit Bopanna the point of Venkatesh Iyer in this team. He does not slot in ahead of Devdutt Padikkal, and Dinesh Karthik made that very clear in an interview during the auction itself. He specifically stated that Devdutt has batted beautifully for us, and he is still batting beautifully in all the leagues that he has played, the Maharaja and Smacked. It would be great injustice to remove him and put Venki there instead, and therefore he will decide based on performances. But what does Venkatesh Iyer do? In case anything happens to Kohli, TDP, or Rajat, you always have Venkatesh Iyer to slot in for that. Additionally, in case you can't play Yash Dayal, you could always play Venkatesh Iyer ahead of either Romario Shepherd or Phil Salt, which is a very stupid thing to do, but it lets you play Jacob Duffy as an additional overseas pacer.
That's it. They want to have
Right.
options and strong backups, like which was proven last season. Like
Yeah, but
when we had like
you look at this, right?
four
Salt
starters in
has
one.
Bethel,
Yeah,
Kohli, DDP, Rajat, they all have
Venki.
Venki as their backup, right? Oh shit. Yeah, David has Cox. Jordan Cox. We bought Jordan Cox for nothing. I'll put all the um, Jitesh. Again, if something happens to Jitesh, you have Salt to keep wickets. So you don't need a backup for him.
You have to
Romario
continue
Shepherd.
Jordan Cox.
Venki.
Yeah.
Yeah. Krunal has Swapnil and Vicky Ostwal. Bhuvi has Rasik and Abhinandan Singh. Half has Duffy
Duffy.
and Tushara.
Dayalas.
Then
Mangesh.
Mangesh. Suyash has this guy, Satvik. Yeah, the only weak. Also, wait. Let me do one other thing. I'll put a slash here and I will put Vihan Malhotra. because Vihan Malhotra has actually been batting very well in the under 19 setup. There is another name that I will put out to you guys today. He was not there in the auction list, but watch out for Abhigyan Kundu. He is the wicket keeper for the under 19 team right now. He's batting beautifully. He scored a 200 yesterday, batting at number 5 in an ODI. Um, just a name to keep in your head for now, and we will see what happens in the next stop. We could have gone for Jamie Smith, like to like replacement for Salt. I agree, but since we already have Bethel doing a lot of that heavy lifting, we have Jordan Cox who also keeps wickets, so it doesn't matter. Same
Good
thing.
investment for the future.
Yeah. The only difference is so Jordan Cox can bat anywhere. Right? If something happens to Salt, you can always slot in Jordan Cox here. Just that Jitesh Sharma is going to be your wicket keeper, so you might as well play Bethel as a left-handed option. That is it. But the team looks solid. They have nothing. They've done nothing wrong with the purse that they came in with. The picks that they're going out
They
with
booked
look
harder than
brilliant.
expected.
Yeah, it's insane. Mangesh Yadav for 5 crores. I put forward Mangesh Yadav as a
Duffy
potential
for
buy.
2 crores, Venki for 7 crores. Everything is a steal.
Everything is a steal, and all these uncapped buys are also really good names. So I'm
And
happy.
all the uncapped buys are all rounders. Indian all
Exactly.
rounder could be
Yeah.
potentially some
I
big
think
names.
other than Satvik Deswal, all the others are all-rounders. Satvik Deswal is a pure bowler, Chinaman.
Yeah,
So if something happens to this guy, Suyash Sharma, then you're looking at Satvik
yeah.
Deswal.
There's also unofficial news that come in that the IPL opening ceremony and the finale will happen at Chinnaswamy Stadium, and we are back.
We are so back, ladies and gentlemen. Top two or bottom two, nothing in between. I see it, Bopana. I see it. Yeah, but we're going
I think
very.
so. Australia winning it easy.
Yeah, no, Australia are winning the Ashes. I feel like England will win one game somewhere by mistake. That is it. That is the
Yeah.
only reason for that 3-1 prediction that I'd given you. But Australia winning Ashes, easy, eyes closed. I want tickets. Can you buy MCG and gift it to me, Bobs?
Bro, we don't need to buy tickets. We need someone to buy our team first.
That is true. God bless. Hey, hey, okay. Since she's here anyway, might as well put forward a very important statement. Shruti said that you need to give her 10 rupees. For those who don't know what the case is, um, Sumuk said that Cameron Green would go to CSK. Shruti said that Cam Green would go to KKR. Shruti won the bet. So Sumuk has to give 10 rupees. Right. Okay. Let's do this now. Give me your best buy of the auction, your worst buy of the auction, um, over overly expensive buy of the auction, and steal.
Steal Jacob Duffy.
Okay. Solid.
Best buy of the auction. Best buy of the auction. I will pick someone from Delhi. I think someone
Mm-hmm.
from Delhi was the best buy.
You're looking at Akib Dar, or is it
Mm,
Miller? Duckett.
I'll go with Duckett as the best buy.
Okay. Solid. Solid.
Then what are the options you asked me?
Over expensive and this one worst buy of the auction.
Over expensive. Prashant Veer.
Okay. Worst by
Worst,
something that was very unnecessary.
worst by. Uh, Very hard to
Look,
find out.
he's on your screen.
Ideally, could be like he has nothing to prove on numbers from the IPL front of side, but has crazy amount of potential. But I think he'll do well. Worst by Matisha Pathirana for 87.
Yeah, that was going to be my expensive buy. So
Oh, there was another option, expensive.
that's overly expensive, right? That's why
Overly expensive, yeah.
you went with
Matisha
Prashant Veer.
Pathirana for overly expensive and worst by.
Solid. Okay. Yeah,
They
I think
because they had
similar.
Mustafizur Rahman already gotten,
Hmm.
and they still went for Matisha Pathirana.
Exactly. That's why I didn't like it. Um, yeah, I mean, I agree with both here. Matisha Patirana being expensive, Livy being the worst buy. I'd say Steele, Jacob Duffy, yes, but also Matt Henry. Both of them came at base price. Um, and the best buy of the entire auction, I feel, was, in my opinion, Ravi Bishnoi, because RR really needed a spinner in that
Hmm.
playing 11. So for the price they got him for, completely valid. How much did they get him for? Seven something, no?
Yeah,
7.2. Yeah, I think that's a good price. And they did a perfect job starting in Bishnoi over there instead of Hasaranga. Good upgrade. Um, who had the best auction? Who had the worst auction?
best auction, Delhi.
Okay,
Worst auction, LSG.
fair enough. I'd say best auction RCB, worst auction GT.
Oh yeah,
Because
GT.
yeah,
I
GT
totally
still look very
forgot about the name.
plain. Yeah, there's nothing that's changed in this GT side. Even though there's a lot of room for improvement. Again, look, just because they had the worst auction doesn't mean they're going to finish at the bottom. I still feel like LSG will finish at the bottom. Um, LSG is a very close second for who had the worst auction because they just bought only fast bowlers for the entire time. Uh,
My best auction
both
is
both
purely
the
based on the price and the quality and the spots that
fair.
those players can
Yeah.
fill in.
Yeah, I'm putting RCB as the best option only because of the kind of backups that they have for every single slot and the utility that Venki brings into this team. And also the fact that they covered Hazelwood's backup, Dahal's backup,
And
like
it also
every possible
promotes like
scenario.
healthy competition in the 11. There will be a lot of fight for it in the 11. You
Yeah.
can immediately see players whose spot might be in danger perform extremely well.
Yep. So who's qualifying then?
Qualifying, it's going to be RCB, Mumbai, SRH, and go with mm, that fourth team.
Hmm. I was
I,
thinking it'll be RCB, MI, Punjab, and
oh, obviously Punjab, yeah.
pretty confident about CSK.
Hmm. You're leaving out SRH.
I'm leaving out SRH. I just don't trust their bowling enough. Actually, you know what? Instead of CSK, I will select RR.
CSK
The
will do
other,
better, I think, fifth or sixth.
hmm, they might just miss out on on the playoffs. Yeah, it will be RCB, MI, Punjab, and
Still
RR.
not good enough to qualify. Yeah, RCB, MI, SRH, Punjab, sure, sure.
Hmm. So yeah, almost the same. You say SRH, I say RR. That's the only difference.
RR.
Hmm.
Bro, pin this somewhere. Like,
Looks like Bobs agrees with me. Bobs also says RR is more balanced. And Abhishek
bro,
says 14 out of 14. Let's go, bro. This is
bro,
happening, bro.
even
Let's
if
go.
DC loses one game, you should sponsor both of us UAE tickets.
Or just start sending us money from the comments.
Yeah, start donating us.
Yeah.
Dear sponsors, we
Yeah,
proudly
it's
showcase
time
our
to
content.
monetize. It's time to monetize.
Yeah.
Good shit. Do you think DC I think DC women have to win the trophy before DC men do.
Yeah.
That's the only way to break the curse. And Punjab Kings will only win the trophy when they make a women's team. Because we Saint Lucia Kings are apparently not good enough for the job. All right. Solid
All
talk.
right. Good stream. Thank you for showing
Good
up. Thank you
stream.
for staying up
Yeah.
until
Ash and
this.
I, if you're watching this, please call me next time for next auction. I will be there.
Yeah. Have a great sleep. IPL is just 100 days away. Counting days.
Exactly. Yeah, no one cares about T20 World Cup. Good night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mid-dash tournament. Nobody cares.
Correct.
All right. With that note, good night, and we shall see you very soon. Yeah.
Right. Bye bye.